Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Allie. Today, I am so excited for today because today is the day. It is today that I'm finally uploading another Disney DIY video. I feel like this is episode number like 13, 14, maybe even 15 in this series, and I am just so stinking excited. These are some of my absolute favorite videos to film here on YouTube. Combines so many of my loves: DIY, Disney, just a match made in heaven. And I am just really proud of how all of the DIY creations came out in today's video, and I hope that you guys all enjoy them as well. If you like today's video and you feel like after watching you need just a little bit more of a Disney fix, I got you. I'm going to link my Disney playlist right in the description below, where I have a wide variety of Disney inspired videos, from vlogs in Disney to Disney DIYs to testing Disney inspired snacks to informational videos and so much more. If you have any suggestions of Disney content that you would like to see me film in the future, put that in the comments below and I'll be happy to try to film some of that in the very near future. And as always, if you have any other questions and concerns after watching today's video, add those in comments and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Now, without further ado, let's get right on into the video. Guys, I am so excited for today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Cometeer. If you're unfamiliar with Cometeer, it is the most inventive coffee company I've ever heard of, and I just cannot even believe that I'm getting sponsored by a company that specializes in coffee. If you know me but at all, you would know that I used to hate coffee. It was up until I got pregnant with my daughter Ellie just a mere year ago that I started loving coffee, and now I need it every day. So many of you guys have asked me if I still like coffee after having Ellie, and the answer is yes. I don't like it, I love it. I don't want it, I personally need it. So I am so happy to be partnering up with Cometeer today. If you guys are unfamiliar with this incredible brand, it is a completely new way of making coffee. Nothing else like this exists on the market. It is the only 100% brewed coffee that is flash frozen to lock in all of the freshness. You get monthly subscriptions that come right to your doorstep. They are frozen in fully curbside recyclable packaging, and you can keep the capsules in your freezer and simply melt them into the beverage of your choice, whether you like it hot or cold. This coffee is exceptionally delicious. Take it from me, in the short year that I have been drinking coffee, I have had myself many cups, and this Cometeer brand definitely reigns supreme. You can make pretty much any coffee concoction using these capsules, whether you like your coffee hot, iced, whether you like espresso, whether you like lattes. The sky is the limit. This coffee ends up coming out so decadent and so dreamy and so smooth and just so delicious. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Not only is subscribing to Cometeer going to save you time, but it is also going to save you money. Lots of money. No longer do you need to go to a cafe every single day for your amazing quality coffee. You can just make your amazing quality coffee in the comfort of your own house. Cometeer is 100% brewed coffee, flash frozen at the peak flavor inside a recyclable aluminum capsule. It is the new way to enjoy delicious coffee in under a minute, and melting is pretty much the new making. Their mission is to make a positive impact on the coffee industry. From farm to roaster to the customer's cup, every step of their process is aimed at a more delicious, fair, sustainable, and future-forward coffee ecosystem. Fun fact, these capsules are TSA approved, which means you can travel with these on your next trip to Disney. Don't get me wrong, Disney coffee is delicious, but this coffee is better and way more reasonable in price. We're talking hundreds of dollars that you would save just by making your own coffee in Disney. So if you are interested in trying out this brand for yourself, check out the description where I have attached a link to save you $20, no code required. I am too excited to share this first DIY in today's video. We're gonna start off with a bang with these pearled Mickey Mouse headband ears. I am obsessed with these. I bought this headband off of Amazon and I will link it in the description below. Any of the items that I can link in the description, I will link if you guys are interested in getting them for yourself and trying any of these DIYs out. P.S. If you do try any of these DIYs out, please send me pictures on Instagram. I would love to see your recreations. So basically I just took the headband and I started how I would start pretty much all of my Mickey Mouse ears that I've made, and I've made so many of these in the past. I just take a mug and I will cut out 2 different circles into some cardboard. If you have white cardboard, perfect if you are using a white headband like I am. If not, you can just paint them white, or you can paint them any color that you are doing your headband, whether it is pink pearled or blue pearled, whatever it may be. And then I laid the cardboard up against the headband and cut out the bottom section so it would lay flat against the headband, hot glued it to the headband, and then I just took my pearls and I put on a little bit of Disney music and I started hot gluing all of the pearls to the cardboard, which was very tedious. I'm not going to say that this one was super fast, very easy, but definitely not super fast. However, it is very therapeutic to see this all come together. So I would suggest putting on some Disney music, putting on a podcast, putting on an audiobook, putting on a movie, and just gluing all of these pearls to your headband. Here's the final product. I feel like it is just so trendy. Of course, you can totally wear this in Disney. That is what it is intended for. I can't wait to bring these to Disney for my next trip, TBD. But you can also just wear these pretty much out and about because again, they're just like super cute and very chic and trendy. Next up is an impulse DIY. I was at Target the other day and I saw these 3 items in the Target dollar spot section. Do not sleep on the Target dollar spot section. They have so many gems there and everything is just so reasonably priced. I saw these 3 little Easter inspired items and I thought, I could make a really cute, inexpensive Mickey Mouse topiary out of this. So I'm basically just keeping the actual topiary just how it is, and then I took these bunny little wreaths and I kind of cut them down so I had just the circles, the tiny little circles to act as Mickey Mouse's ears. I took some of the excess greenery, if you want to call it that, and I hot glued it on, and then I just took some of the wire that was already part of that wreath and I just stuck it down straight so I could stick it right into the topiary, and that is all she wrote. I absolutely love how this came out, and because I just DIY'd it on my own, I saved so much money. These are aggressively expensive if you get them in Disney or if you get them at like little crafting stores. Because I just DIY'd it myself, I saved so much and I made it for a fraction of the price. I also love how unique these are. No 2 will ever be the same. Okay, hear me out. Coffee, but make it Disney. What is more magical? I saw this idea on Pinterest and I decided to put my own little twist on it, and I'm just so in love with the whole notion behind this DIY. Essentially, you will take one of these tumblers into the park with you, and you will take these markers along with you as well, and every time you meet a character, you will give them a different color marker to sign their name onto the tumbler. So instead of coming home with an autographed book, you come home with an autographed tumbler to use every single day. And whenever you are having your coffee or your tea or your cocoa or your juice or even just your water, you are basically drinking out of a Disney keepsake memento. I just think that that is such a fun idea. Of course, if you are not going into Disney anytime soon, you can do what I did and just look up Disney autographs online and try to replicate them on a tumbler. But just such a cute idea to actually have the characters signing your tumbler. What a cute souvenir to bring home. Also, having one of these little tumblers at home will really help you to save a lot of money. Instead of going out to cafes to purchase your daily coffee, you can just make it at home, cough cough, using your Cometeer coffee, cough cough, and save hundreds at the end of the month. How many times in this video have I said so far, ooh, this is my favorite DIY, this one is my favorite DIY, I love this DIY, it is my favorite. This next DIY that I'm sharing with you, the Best Friend Mashup t-shirt, It is my actual favorite DIY in today's video, one that I highly recommend everybody giving a shot. You want to take 2 t-shirts. I got mine oversized. I did 2 extra large t-shirts, and you want to cut them both right down the center. Flip them inside out, and then make sure both the sections from each of the t-shirts are lined up the way that you would like them to be, and then you just want to sew them together front and back. So if you have a sewing machine, it would probably be ideal. If you don't have a sewing machine, there are a ton of different sewing methods online. Pick one that works best for you. I think if you have a sewing machine, it would come out the cleanest, but again, if you don't have one, you can absolutely just hand stitch this as well. Once you get to the bottom, make sure you tie it really tightly into a knot, and then turn it right side in again, right side up again, turn it inside out again so that the actual print is on the outside. Are you guys getting what I am putting down? You just basically want to invert it so that you have your really awesome t-shirt. How cool is this? I love this DIY so much, and I think it is so cute because if you cut both of the shirts in half and you use half of one shirt and half of the other shirt, you're still left with 2 other halves. So make another shirt and give it to your best friend, and you guys can wear them together to the parks or just out, and it's a cute little like best friend moment. Instead of having like a best friend necklace, you have a best friend Disney mashup t-shirt. And last but definitely not least, this Stoney Clover fanny pack dupe. I love Stoney Clover, and I am happy to give them some of my money. I just can't give them all of my money, and I just want all of the things from Stoney Clover. So sometimes you just have to be resourceful and you have to DIY your own version. I found this fanny pack at Target. I will link it in the description below, and I found these gorgeous letter patches on Etsy. Also will link in the description below. They are the letter patches of my dreams. Did take a little while to get shipped to my house because they come from China, but they are just everything that I envisioned and more. Quality is incredible, and they are a fraction of the price you're going to pay for Stoney Clover. I think that each one of these was $1.60 or $1.75, and the fanny pack was very reasonable as well. So overall, a huge win in my book. This DIY is pretty self-explanatory, so this is less of a tutorial and more of a recommendation or a suggestion to be creative in your own home and make your own magic. I am all about supporting the brand and encourage you to do so. However, it is financially impossible to own everything that they have. At least it is financially impossible for me to do so. So enter do-it-yourself mode. DIYing also allows you to add your own little creative flair to whatever piece you are working on. And that is it for this video. Or is it? Stay tuned and stick around for a bonus Disney DIY. Bonus item. For the bonus item, I'm going to be making and sharing with you all how to create these really adorable princess-inspired felt dolls. However, they don't have to be princess. All of the ones that I made are princesses, but you can really make any Disney character that you would like. This one is very self-explanatory. I just went online and looked up like little templates on the princess plushies, and I decided to recreate them using my felt. You really only need like 2, 3, maybe even 4 items. You need some felt, some scissors, and you need some hot glue, and then you can use any other items that you want to adorn on your little felt dolls. I think that this is just such a genius idea because you can use it so many different ways. If you have kids at home, you can make a bunch of these for very cheap, and you can use these as actual dolls where they can play with them and use them for story time or playtime. Or you can also use these if you're having like a little brunch. Again, there are so many different ways to use these, but the way that I envisioned using them is if I was having like a little Disney-inspired brunch with my girlfriends. On each of the plates, I would put a different princess that kind of matched their personality. So yes, that is the bonus of today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Again, thank you so much for all your support. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye, friends.